welcome back to the channel. My name is Megan, and this is going to be your Pisces energy reading forecast for the month of August. Big month, as I have gone through and done all of these readings for you guys for the different zodiac signs. A lot of energy happening this month. It's really intense. I'm not surprised with Lionsgate, but it's pretty exciting. And Pisces, I love you. Save the best for last. Just kidding. We don't play favorites, but I always want to give Pisces a little extra love because you do tend to be last. So, but I did say that I would get these out by August 1st, and your reading is going to be out by August 1st. So I'm glad, because I've been sharing in some of the readings I've been doing today that I'm feeling pretty under the weather, pretty low energy, and it definitely feels twin flame related. It definitely feels related to the collective, because I've been, getting a lot of sleep. So, and the reason I share that is just I'm probably not going to have the energy to do a general reading for the collective after I finish these. So, in case somebody happens to catch these because they're watching for their sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatnot, or they're cross-watching, if you're feeling that, you're not alone. It seems to be something going on. It feels like a deep healing. We're gearing up. We're getting ready for the action and the forward momentum and the movement that can only be seen to be coming in this month of August, as we've gone through. So yeah, rest. Take care of your body. I'm going to rest as much as I possibly can today. I've put off a lot of the things I need to do, but I'm also just like, you know what? My body, my temple comes first, you know? Okay, so you know the drill. You could be watching for yourself if you're a Pisces, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars. And you could also be cross-watching. And if you're cross-watching, the messages actually might resonate more for you than your person, but it could flip. It could go the opposite way. These messages are general. Sometimes I'll get a specific one, so just use your discernment to know, like, is this for me, is it not? Because I do really believe that taking on messages that are not for you can be more damaging than good. Oh, that was so strange. I thought my deck was all messed up. It's not. So yeah, make sure to use your discernment. We'll just see where we go. We'll see what comes up, Pisces. If I am getting a read that it's a divine masculine or a divine feminine that the message is for, I'll share it, but otherwise use your discernment. I'm tired. I feel that in this energy. It's interesting because, you know, if you're a channeler or a reader, you know the energy can kind of you can feel into others, right? And I just did a couple readings, but with you, Pisces, all my tiredness is really hitting me, and I'm seeing the star a bunch in this shuffle, and the sun. So a lot of positive, but it feels like we're getting ready. We're getting our energy ready. We're getting ourselves grounded, earthed, rested, because you've been through a lot. And perhaps this is your person. They've been through a lot, and it's time to really rest and trust. And I'm hearing, let the divine do the work. Okay, I don't know what this message could be, but it's the second time that I thought I had cards flipped up in this shuffle for you, Pisces. So there could be a little bit of like upside down, like up is down, down is up confusion right now for you. And the divine really wants you to know right now that confusion is only, that's interesting, that confusion is only here so that you, how do I say this? So that you can't be so in the know all the time, because you're meant to be a little bit surprised by life. You're meant to be, the sign of Pisces, wherever you have this placement, like very highly attuned, very psychic, very all-knowing. And it feels like there's something or someone that is trying to meet you at your level. And wanting to surprise you, wanting to be in some form of, and this is a very specific message, so it won't be for everybody, but wanting to be in some form of a surprise where you don't see it coming and you don't know that it's coming. And so the divine, it feels like the divine is assisting with this so that you can be a little caught off guard, but not in a bad way. I'm really feeling it in a very positive way. But, you know, you can also sabotage without knowing that you sabotage when you're so stuck in the knowing. It's why a lot of readers and psychics won't do future telling, because we don't want you to get stuck on what we see, what this potential outcome, this potential future option. We don't want you to get so attached to that that you actually start pushing it away from yourself. Okay, so that's kind of what, Pisces, you can kind of do without the help of a reader. You can just do that on your own. But that could keep you in a little bit of that energy of, this is so interesting. I'm also struggling with shuffling these cards. There's a lot of change happening for you right now, Pisces. The biggest thing I would say is get out of your own way. Don't be in any resistance or holding on to, this is how my reunion is going to look. This is how this person, I'm going to hear from this person in this way. If you haven't heard from them in a while, or this is what's going to happen next. They're going to move here. I'm going to move there. I'm going to let go of this job. You know, whatever it is that you really feel intuitively. I'm not telling you to not trust your feelings. I'm just saying let go of the reins a little bit. Let yourself be surprised by life, by your person. Also, if you are someone that does read cards, it could be a message for some of you that between now and Lionsgate, maybe hold back a little bit. Meaning, like, don't check in every 2 seconds. What's up with my person? What are they doing? Let them do some of this work in the dark, in the unseen. Because you could be very pleasantly surprised. It could be very enjoyable for you if you do that. I'm just being told to keep shuffling. And there's messages that are kind of coming through without the cards, so I just want to make sure I have all of those for you before I'm influenced by the cards. Rest, Pisces. You gotta rest. Yeah, so you guys might be connected. I'm a Pisces Venus, so you guys might be connected to that message about the healing right now, deep healing occurring for you and your person. You might feel a little under the weather. So you got to rest. Take really good care of yourself. I know it can be really hard to rest if you are in the Northern Hemisphere in the summer months. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere and it's winter, rest is probably exactly what the doctor ordered. But if you are in the Northern Hemisphere and we're in summer, we're in like smack dab in the middle, I know it can be really hard to rest. If you have nice weather, you can hear the kids outside playing. You know, we can just get into that like FOMO, like fear of missing out. Take care of yourself, because a lot's going to be picking up for you. There's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of travel, movement, enjoyment, connection, play, fun. I really feel this for you. I keep seeing the sun. I've seen the sun on the shuffle like a bajillion times. I just saw it again. Okay, let's pull some cards. All right, tell us about the month of August for Pisces. Wow. Spirit's like really not wanting you to know that much right now, Pisces. It's funny. Everyone else, they've had like a bajillion cards come out. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Justice, wow, lots of cards are coming out now. Okay. Let me grab that Justice card. Okay, this is a lot of cards. I think it's too many. Yeah, that's too many. I'm going to put those ones back. I will take the top though. One more shuffle just to see. Okay. All right. Wow. Really interesting energy here, Pisces. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of a person, male or female, who is really sitting on their throne, knows their worth, knows that they belong, knows that they have something to offer, but also is extremely discerning about where they offer their energy and what they give to. because they know that they have a very important place and mission. And when they give too much to something without reciprocity, it drains them and takes them away from their very important mission. So this Queen of Pentacles energy this month for you, Pisces, is a very big, it's like your lighthouse. It's a guidepost. It's like, keep this in mind at all times. Whoever you're engaging with, whatever activities you're doing, whatever you got going on, just really, really be mindful of that you are this Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. And people want it. People want what you have. People are attracted to that energy. And it's important to, I don't want to say put your empathy aside, but I want to say be able to see the big picture and to use those skills you have, the energy reading and psychic attunement and all that you have. Use it to be able to see through the illusion. Things that feel a little bit too good to be true, they just might. Okay, people that overpromise and say a little bit too much, it just might be not real. And this feels very not separate from your twin journey, I will say. This just feels like, because you've really stepped into this queen energy, and I feel like you're really going to be seeing that grounded in the 3D in your physical environment this month. Blessings, abundance, opportunities, suitors, for real, suitors, Pisces. People flock to the Queen of Pentacles. They want to buy her gifts. They want to take her on dates, or him or her. So because of this, Spirit is kind of like just letting you know, we have the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck for this read for this month. So it's going to be like, you're going to be able to put all your work to the test this month, Pisces, because I feel that the Pisces prior to the Ascension journey was the Pisces that, with your deep empathy and ability to kind of like be a chameleon and to just feel into everyone's energy, that you could get lost. You could disappear into others. You could engage and interact in things that weren't actually the best for you, because it was hard to be discerning. It was hard to make decisions. And it was like you saw this illusion. But there's a lot of justice that's come up for you from all of that energy. Like, you've broken those cycles. You've really broken those patterns. And you've been given this opportunity to see it all clearly, and you've moved away from everything, 6 of Swords here, that was not for you. And it's almost like this month is going to be a big test, because a lot of that's going to be coming full circle. So you may have been in like a quiet void space for a little while. You may have been in this space where you were just healing, nurturing, taking care of yourself, spending time alone. But now with that Queen of Pentacles energy, it's like an influx of all this coming at you. And Spirit just wants to make sure, like, did you learn your lesson? Do you know how to read into somebody and to know what their intentions are? Do you know how to know if something's correct for you or not? Yeah, that's going to be a big theme. Really interesting. I'm also getting this theme here of communication. It's an interesting form of communication. Okay, so it's sorry to touch my little dog. It's passionate communication with a tempered expression. What I'm saying, what I feel like is coming through is this: it's your person that you're connecting with. So you're probably going to hear from them. Okay. You're probably going to get a call. You're probably going to hear from them. It's something's going to happen that's going to push them to communicate. And underneath it is going to be this 10 of Cups. Okay. So what this person feels and knows that they have for you and what they want is this 10 of Cups. Okay. They're going to feel this very strongly. But I'm getting the King of Cups. I'm getting Temperance, 7 of Pentacles, okay, Prince of Wands. So for me, what I'm really feeling, like, this energy is somebody who has this like explosion of creative passion, spark, fire energy, and they just truly, they want to jump your bones is the energy I'm getting. But they know that there's been a lot of trust broken. They know that there's been a lot of illusion. You are their wish fulfillment, but they've been hella defensive. They've pushed you away, and they're really afraid of doing that again. So they're being super careful, and it could be why it's taken this long for this person to show back up. Yeah, but they're completing these cycles. They got the Ace of Wands, passion. There's that fire. It's intense. It's intense. It's hot. It's like this card is hot to touch. We also have the Four of Wands under here. So they're very careful. They're tempering it because we have Temperance. And it feels like this may be a lesson they've been learning. They've been working with Spirit on this lesson. Okay, so they know that they've jumped the gun before. They've been impatient. They haven't been ready for you. They haven't been ready to offer that full cup of love to you. They haven't been ready, but they've jumped in because of this passion, and they just want to communicate. They just want to be in your orbit. I mean, you're the motherfucking Queen of Pentacles, okay? So they just want to be near you. But they're not ready, okay? They haven't been. And it feels like, and I'm going to get a card on specifically on the Lion Gates influence on this, but I just want to get this message to you first. So it feels like they're going to be, it's like you're going to have to read between the lines. That's what it is. Without getting upset or hurt or feel like this person is doing what they've done, okay? They're changed. They're changed. They are different. They have this deep awareness, knowledge, knowing that you are this, and they're willing to put in that work. They're going to work their ass off. They're going to plant these seeds, but they're going to be patient. They're going to be slow. They're going to be steady. They're going to build. And because of their wounds and because of their fears and their insecurities, they feel it all, and you're going to have to just trust that they feel it all from the way that you feel when you're around them. But they may not speak it all. They may not say it all. But you being a Pisces, in whatever placement this is, you'll be able to feel it. So you got to trust the feeling. Trust the King of Cups, okay? Trust that feeling. Because all this passion is deep underneath, okay? And they know it. They're aware of it. But maybe don't push them. It's interesting. Maybe don't push them because there is that fear, and they're working on this lesson. And in the past, they did the opposite, and they got really hurt. And so they're really trying to turn over a new leaf. And you're the person that they know they want to turn over this new leaf with. And so there's a lot of love. And again, I'm being drawn to this Justice card. So the Justice is here for the two of you, okay? You don't necessarily know everything this person's been through or come through, even though you're highly intuitive. You maybe don't know everything, and they want to tell you, but they're going to be very slow, methodical about it, okay? So be compassionate, be understanding, be patient, okay? Okay, I feel like that's the message. Let's ask how the Lion's Gate is going to influence this. Just going to see if anything else. Interesting. I felt another card wanting to come through. Wow. Okay. Really bizarre energy. You got a complicated counterpart, Pisces. Okay. Okay. So Strength card. Lion's Gate. Strength. That Leo energy. Okay. Mustering the courage. Mustering the strength. Taming the ego. Taming it. And that ego can show up in that like raw sexual passion energy with this Ace of Wands. But this cycle is meant to be completed for this person. This is like a big lesson. Okay, so we're just getting this message reiterated. Big lesson for this person. they've had a tower about it. Okay. Four of Wands. So coming home, celebration, twin flame, union, connection, okay? But this cycle is ending, and they're having to complete that. So it's gonna be tempered. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also seeing the Knight of Cups here. So all of that is there. They want to romance you. They want to give you this full cup of love, but for their own sake, not because of you. It's not personal. It's not about you, but for their own lessons and their own growth, they're going to need to be slow and steady and stay in their balance, because they're what's the word I'm looking for? The phrase I'm looking for. Their autopilot is what gets them in trouble, and their autopilot is the one that gets them into juggling, into trying to juggle too many things is essentially it. So okay. So Lionsgate. the influence it's going to have. They're going to set down this Five of Swords energy. They're going to release this need to be right. Release this need to have it their way. Release this need to be in control. Because all this emotion and all this love that they feel for you, it's been so intense. And they've been fighting it and holding it back because they don't want to be out of control. But this Lionsgate is having them face that, tame it, and set down that need where they come to you humbly, okay, and vulnerably. Setting their pride down. I'm also hearing they need to fall on their own sword a bit here, okay, because all this passion is just right underneath the surface. And I don't know when you're going to hear from them. I don't know when this is going to happen, but up until that point, there is going to be a lot of fear and a lot of spying, a lot of defensiveness, okay? But this person is learning. They're still learning. They're learning how to stand up for themselves, I'm hearing. So this could be some karmic things that they're working through in their own life. This could be some stuff happening on their end that is not necessarily related to you, and that could prolong the time. But just know that Lionsgate is inspiring them to make this move, to communicate, and they're keeping their eye on you until then. And I don't love that, I gotta be honest, because to me, the person that spies is the person that's emotionally immature. It's like, just talk to the person. If you want to talk to this person, just talk to them, you know? But they're getting their strength together. They're taming their ego. They're getting their strength together, and they're really trying to, in this deck in particular, I do often read the Seven of Wands, not necessarily as defensiveness, but as like a standing up for their truth and what's right. So I feel like this person has come through a battle, and I know we don't have this card, but I am getting like a Nine of Wands energy. And that might be part of this tempering energy. It might be part of this patience. They're so vulnerable that, like, you know what it is? Oh, this is what I'm feeling. It's like they're so vulnerable from all that they've been cleaning up and all that they've been healing and learning, that coming forward to the one person that they like, that your opinion means the most to them in the entire world, and they care so much what you think, and they love you so much, that one tiny little thing from you that you say could like kill them. Like it could put them flat on the ground type of energy. So you knowing that can actually be very helpful, so that you can be very tender and very slow and steady with them. And again, this may not apply to everybody. This could be a very specific message for a few of you, because I do also get the feeling that your person is not coming in deception like they used to, okay? So I really don't want the message to be misconstrued that it's like, oh, we got the King of Cups, so this person's going to come in and, you know, pretend that they don't care as much as they do and play that game. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that they're going to have worked up the courage to speak some of their truth to you, and they're going to tell you how they feel. But how they feel is so deep. Like, it would be so hard for them to communicate that in words at this time. It's going to be slow. It's going to happen over time. So that's all I'm trying to say. Like, and maybe Spirit wants you to know this so that you can manage your expectations, because the love you feel for them is so big and so deep that you're like, well, if I'm not feeling or seeing or hearing the same thing from you, then what am I doing? You know, this relationship is hard enough as it is. You know, I need you to say all that I need you to say, but Spirit's like, you'll get it, but just be gentle and easy with them, because of this card just flipped up in my hand. So there's been so much pain and defeat for this person in their life without you, you know? So, okay, Pisces, I think that's your message. I hope we got to it. That was a lot to weed through, but yeah, I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. If you choose to be a part of our community, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment. The more you do that, the more I'll pick up on your energy, and I will have more personal messages for you in these general readings. Otherwise, if you're interested in a private personal reading session, coaching, all that, description below. I'm going to go rest now, and I suggest if you're a Pisces and you're watching this, you do the same. Sending you so much love.